But first, joining this video, I'm so glad you follow and support me. Waist bead expert extraordinaire. Okay? Alright, so the title of this video is Why Waist Beads Pop. And I was actually inspired by this video by a recent install that I did in PA. But before we get into the story, because y'all know I love a good story time, first I want to thank you for joining the Waist Bead movement, which means you have started a self-awareness journey. You have started a womb wellness journey. You are enhancing your divine feminine energy. You are adopting better eating habits. Whether you know it or not, the Waist Beads is going to stop you from eating certain shit. And also self-love and your spiritual journey. So kudos to you. You are amazing, wonderful. Journey means ups, downs, around, but you don't stop. Now let's get into this video. Now that you feel amazing and wonderful for starting your journey, let's talk about why Waist Beads pop. But before we do, story time. So I go to PA. I've been invited by the lovely Trish Dean for the community wash annual market, and I'm there. So it's people coming, the ladies are coming, they're surrounding me, and as I am working, I am saying, hey, what color waist bead do you think you would like? What are you trying to manifest? Typically when you start and you're a beginner wearing waist beads, you want to wear them up. So I had this one lovely customer who came out. I think she was the first person I tied. And I'm like, hey, where do you want your waist beads? She's like, I wore them before. I don't really know. So I'm like, if you wear them a little higher, you don't have to worry about your clothes getting in the way. Breathe in and out to see if it's too tight before I tie. Just the regular rigmarole. So I had the honor of tying an entire family, and as I'm tying and trying to make sure that I match the waist bead with the right customer, what they trying to manifest, I got a lot of questions, and I'm fine with that. So the question is, how do they work? Do they really work? What do these colors mean? So we going over the whole rigmarole. You know, gold is for wealth, green is for fertility, red is the passion, pink is femininity, white is pure thoughts, pure intentions, black is rebirth. The customers are like, how are these beads actually going to work? So as I'm going over everything, some of my waist bead warriors who actually took my class swung in. Now when they came in, man, listen. They was like, oh, I've been with her for a while. This is how much I've lost. Just telling their own waist bead journey and how they lost, and they are now healthier and healing. So combined with me explaining how waist beads work and having real live testimonies. Like people saying, I've been to her events, I've been in her classes, and I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. So the girls are getting tied up. Now, at this moment, I was not aware that PA is in the mountains. Dequeese, I know I'm saying it wrong. So my ears is popping, my nose is running. It felt like I was on a plane. So I'm tying, cutting, tying, burning, explaining. And I'm just so thankful. Like, the energy is amazing. You can feel the sisterhood vibe. People that don't know each other is talking to people that don't know each other. You starting two best friends that were 60 plus started their waist bead journey. Like, you getting some, or I'm getting some. Well, don't put them too high, baby, because I eat ice cream. So it was amazing. So now that we have finished story time, let's talk about why waist beads pop, okay? So in my video, Waist Beads 101, and I'm going to try to get that specific clip about why waist beads die and where they die. If you continuously pop in your waist beads, you think it's because your waist beads is not made right or it's not for you. That's not true. The waist beads have to eventually turn into a second skin, a part of your body. That's expert level. Until you get there, you have to start at beginner level. Beginner level is the safe zone. Not only does it help with weight gauge, but it keeps you away from huge waist bead obstacles, which is going to be your panties, using the bathroom, your zipper, the button on your jeans, running to the bathroom real fast and forgetting you're wearing waist beads. Pop, pop, pop. Most waist beads die in the bathroom. Just completely honest. So typically waist beads die in the bathroom, whether it's at your job, whether it's at your home. And this is because in the bathroom, you are removing or putting on clothes. Now, at this time is the most crucial time when you begin your waist bead journey. Now, I can tell when people are waist bead beginners because I am not adding waist beads. These are usually your first waist beads. So if these are your first waist beads or you haven't had them in a while, you still kind of fall in the beginner category, and they die in the bathroom when you are in the beginner level because you're moving, taking off clothes. So us as adults usually don't have a lot of time to use the restroom due to daily activities, work. So when you are using the bathroom, on the way to the bathroom, it's a sort of sense of urgency, so you're rushing. So a lot of times the amount of force that you use to take off take off your panties, drop down your panties, unzipping your zipping, unbutton your button will pop your waist beads unintentionally. Also, taking things down really fast, if they get caught in any type of clip, will also break your waist beads. So the bathroom is your worst enemy when you are a beginner using waist beads. All right, so let's flip to another reason why you may have popped your waist beads, which is weight loss and weight gain. Now, ladies, we should be embracing weight loss and weight gain because monthly we gain between 1 to 10. So monthly we gain between 1 and 10 pounds on water, weight, and hormonal changes that we have that are associated with our menstrual cycle. Literally, I just started a waist measurement challenge. My first measurement was 34. A day later, I measured myself again. I was at a 36. And I didn't get on a scale. My waist beads told me because they began to tighten up around my midsection. And usually I just adjust them and move them up a little higher because I know my period is coming. So that is another reason why you could have popped your waist beads. We don't realize this. So ladies, instead of being uncomfortable with your permanent waist beads when you start your cycle, and let's talk about the cycle. So it's a week before when your body is actually shedding some of the lining and you feel your body contracting a little bit in your leg. All right, so that is the pre-period. So the cramping, the water weight, the bloat. Then you actually have your actual period. Hormonal changes, emotional changes, actual hurting. Sometimes you have tension in your back, lower legs, you're moody. All of these things. So for damn near 2 weeks, your waist beads might feel uncomfortable. Now, for the professional waist beaders, what you want to do is, instead of being uncomfortable with your permanent waist beads, you just want to adjust them and move them a little higher, okay? Because typically you experience the weight gain and the bloat in the lower part of your abdomen. So you just, instead of saying, oh, I hate these waist beads, they so tight, just adjust them. Just roll them up. And when it's time to go to sleep, just roll them up. Even if you have to turn them into under the titty beads during your cycle, just roll them up. This is a waist bead movement and a journey. Peaks, valleys, all of it. And number 3, one of the reasons why your waist beads might have popped is technical issues. Let's get into it. So first, when they were installed, were they properly knotted? A lot of times you install your own waist beads. So are you knotting them 3 and 4 times, bringing them around the back, knotting them again? Also, quickly after you knot them, you have to singe them with a lighter. Bip, bip, pat, pat. Y'all remember the video. Now we burning. Do not burn yourself. Just a quick bop, 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 bop. Pat, 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 a little bop, bop, bop. And we tied. I'm going to add the clip in here. But you got to singe them now. Here's where it gets tricky. If you singe too much, you can be compromising the knot. So if the knot is compromised, eventually your waist beads will pop. Now, you'll know that it was a tying issue if the waist beads break at the knot. So you've tied it properly, you've burnt it just to singe, the frayed edges, not the knot. This is technical. So you don't want to burn or singe the actual knot. You want to singe and melt together the frayed edges to create a seal, okay? Now, another reason that it could have popped for a technical difficulty is the cordage. What kind of cordage is your waist bead designer and or yourself on a DIY tip using? If you are using anything other than nylon, it is not as strong. So it's nylon twine is what I use on the majority of my waist beads, because nylon burns properly and it has the ability to withhold a lot of weight. So it won't pop when you gain or lose weight. Anything other than nylon twine, your waist beads will pop, okay? I sell nylon twine on my site. If you need the one that I use, just go to my site that's in the link in YouTube and you can purchase it. Okay, also let's get into adornments, gems, crystals, whatever you want to call them. If those are on your waist bead, regardless of what cordage you use, crystals have small indentations in them. When you put them under a microscope, it is extremely jagged. Regardless how smooth it looks, it will cut through anything. Remember, diamonds cut glass, okay? This is serious. So if you get a crystal waist beads, know that, and you're wearing it on a regular basis, there is a possibility that the crystal will cut through the cordage, and that is just a part of the waist bead journey. A lot of people, so we in the spiritual community believe that crystals are alive. We also believe that they are inanimate objects that have the ability to appear and reappear as fit. So if their host no longer needs them, they'll get out of there. So what do you want to do to make sure that you keep this crystal happy? Because as it's giving you all this energy, you also need to be returning this energy. So make sure that you are saging your crystals on your waist beads on a regular basis. Make sure that if you have a wonderful full moon, you are charging your crystals. Also, you might want to clean them with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Clean your crystals as well. If they're crystals that need to be charged in earth, you have wonderful flower pots you can put your crystals in to make sure that your crystal don't leave you, okay? To ensure your crystal is happy with its host for the time being until it leaves, because it will leave. All right, so now that we've covered all the reasons why waist beads might pop, right? So it could be a installment issue, okay? It could be a cordage issue. It could be a beginner issue, okay? It could be a weight loss or a weight gain issue. With all this being said, I want you to keep in mind that waist beads are a fucking lifestyle. You wouldn't go outside without earrings. Don't you dare take your ass outside without no waist beads. Now, what happens when you wear earrings? Sometimes they pop, sometimes they fade, and what do? You go right back to the hair store or wherever you get your earrings from and you buy more. You don't argue at them Asian people. You don't fuss about the price. You just go back and get more. Same applies to waist beads, okay? You got your favorite designer. You got your favorite designers. Anything happens with their beads, you go back and get more. Supporting a small business. Supporting a small black business is an act that is responsible for people of color. If we do not circulate our own black dollar, no one else will, okay? These are small businesses, even if they have a shop or physical location, if they have not made it into the corporate sector, if they don't have buildings with their name on them all over the state and in other states, that classifies them as a small business. With that being said, customer service is typically handled by the owner and or few associates they have. Please keep this in mind when contacting a small business about any waist bead issues you may have or concerns you may have about your waist bead journey. Now, when you contact these wonderful women who are sharing all this information and energy, please understand they are happy to hear from you. Nothing makes a small business owner happier than a returning customer, whether it is based on an issue, shipping. I loved it so much. I want it again. How can I leave a review or a comment? We love you. Even if you're taking off our heads, we love you. So when I got this comment about my Waistbeads pop and it only been on for 2 days, I said, number one, I am so honored that she decided to come to me so I can fix the problem. Now, I don't know what everybody's return or breaking policies are, but if you come to me, it is nothing that we can't work through to make sure you're satisfied, especially if you are a new customer. I love you. I appreciate you. So thank you for addressing the problem and bringing it to the business owner's attention so they can constantly get better with customer service, quality, everything. So, we went over all of the reasons why your waist beads might pop, but the fun don't stop. It's like, nah, I made that up. But anyway, please, please, please do not allow one waist beads, technical issues, beginner issues, body transition issues stop you from your waist bead journey. Please reach out to your waist bead designer and talk to them about what happened. Trust me, we all will be happy that you came back to talk to us, that you supported us initially, and we will make sure to get you straight on this waist bead journey. We're going to dust your ass off and send you on your way and hope that you come back if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're a waist beater, thank you for transferring this energy. Thank you for saving these wombs. If you are a waist bead warrior, you the shit. Keep going. I am available for all vending. If you have an event, okay, and you like, I need Donna to be there, whether I'm talking about my nonprofit, whether I'm tying waist beads, whether I'm talking about my book, I would be honored if you invite me to any of your events. So please don't hesitate to jump in my DM on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and say, hey, I need you to come out. I went to Philly. I'm doing DMV. I'm everywhere. Even if it's somewhere down south, I am fine with getting there. Please don't forget to follow, support, and also you can catch me every single Friday at Tracy's She Shed, where I've been embraced and loved, and I do waist bead installs, and we just talk about the waist bead journey itself. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you so very much for joining the waist bead movement. Your ascension is key. Oh God. So, I forgot one thing. I forgot a few things. My next waist measurement challenge is starting in August. Don't miss out. If you don't have my reasonably priced book, stop it. If you don't have my reasonably priced book, on Amazon, go to the link in the bio, find my fucking book. Reach the fuck out. I got hella groups on Facebook. Follow me on IG. I'm a pet mommy. I'm going to have a litter soon. If you want some babies, some emotional support babies, let me know. Yeah, come to Tracy She Shed. Yeah, I said all of that. Oh, I'm a tickety-talker. I'm a tickety-talker now. Yeah, fuck that. Follow me. Follow me. Support a real nigga. I appreciate y'all. Say bye, sir. Say bye, sir. Say bye, sir. This is Sir, my baby.